Rebecca Dirks with Premier Guitar, and we're at GearFest 2008. I'm here at the Gibson area talking to Hank Edel about some guitars and pickups. Right now he's going to show us a little bit about the robot guitar.
Hi, Rebecca. Yeah, this is the guitar that has the robot tuning system on it, and actually the aftermarket system is going to be available sometime in June, and so it'll be able to retrofit some guitars. Basically the way this works is that you have a processor and you have a push-pull knob that works like a mouse. So we'll say that it's already in standard tuning, but we'll say you want to play something in open E like Black Crows. So you'll actually turn this dial until you get to the blue E and then push the center. And then you strum the guitar, and when you strum the guitar, it sends the signal up to the machine heads and actually tunes it for you. Now this is going to an alternate tuning. So there's 7 preset tunings in this guitar. It has standard, and then it has open E, Dad-Gad, drop D, open G, blue, the Delta Blues tuning, which is what Keith Richards uses a lot. Half step down, E flat, Hendrix tuning, whatever you want to call it, and then double drop D. And those all come as presets. The 6 presets, other than standard tuning, you can actually reprogram. So if there's something that you play but you don't use something other, you can actually substitute that for it. So now you're in open E. So you have that ability to hear the different tunings. And then in about the amount of time that it takes you to say thank you and here's the next song, you can dial in the open G and do the same thing. And also, I want you to get a look at this too. On the back, it has an LED. Now that LED is there for one purpose and one purpose only. And that's so that the drummer and everybody else in the band, as long as they can see a light there, knows the guitar player's not in tune, don't start the song. And so you also heard too that while it's in tuning mode, it cuts the signal out so that you don't hear it cranking around. So now you have the Keith Richards thing. So it has that sound that he has. And then, like I said, all you have to do is just pull it straight out, and it defaults to standard tuning. So you can go back to that. Now, if that weren't enough, one of the other things that you can do with this is that we'll say you wanted to learn a song from a record. Yeah, I'm old enough to say record. And you're not exactly in the same tune that is. You can actually disengage the tuning peg by pulling it out. And then if you can hear, I'm changing the tune just a little bit, re-engage the peg. And then you turn the dial to the I, press it, and then hit the tune you want to reference. When that turns green, it means it's accepted that as the reference tuning. And now you strum it again, and you can see all the machines are moving except for that one machine. And so what it's doing now is it's tuning it to standard tuning, but it's doing it to the reference that you have. So it's not exactly, you can hear it's, I hate it because it's not in tune where I'd have it. But you can actually hear that it's completely in tune to that reference note. And then all you have to do to bring it back to standard tuning again is just again pull it out and then go to standard tuning and just strum it. This system will also allow you to intonate the guitar. You set it to the intonation mode, and then you'll pluck one string, it will tune that string, and then you fret it to the 12th fret. And depending on whether or not it's a red LED or a green LED determines which way you turn the screw on the saddle. And the number of LEDs is how many half turns you turn it in order to bring it into intonation. Now, I've got a Peterson tuner that I carry, which is deadly accurate. This guitar is tuned using this system, so that you can hear, you know, it's like even playing a D there. If you play a D, it still is perfectly in tune. So that's a little overview of the robot system, and like I said, the aftermarket system should be available towards the end of June.
All right. Thanks a lot. We'll look for those at Summer NAMM.
There you go.
All right. Thanks a lot, Hank. You've been great. This is Premier Guitar at GearFest 2008. You can check out more videos at premierguitar.com.